Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends and fellows. How are you? Heartiest welcome to my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. Dear friends, look, there is an abundance of motivational speakers nowadays, trainers nowadays. I too am one of the very humble trainers, and we people, those who are the motivational trainers and the motivational speakers and the trainers, we people are seen telling it to the people that do this and you will become a successful person, do that and you will become a successful person. So we are always, all the time, we are talking about that, my dear friends. Look, it is fine. All of those things have become up to great extent obvious, to those people who want to know the art of success. And also there are certain qualities of the human being which are obvious, which are very open, and which are very easy to notice. Whether these are good or bad, it is not difficult to notice, to find out those things. And my dear friend, it is then it becomes important that what we are going to do about these obvious personality traits of ours. If at all there is something good, we need to consolidate it, and we need to do it persistently. If at all there is something else which is not good and positive, it should be somehow, it should be weakened gradually, consistently, so that we get rid of all those things. Now, there are certain other personality traits as well. These are not so obvious, not so openly it can be noticed, but these things are there, and this matters a lot as well. My dear friends, it does matter, and it can take us either toward the success or toward the failure. So if at all there is something else which is not so obvious, it does not mean that we should keep putting it under the carpet. We should keep ignoring it. Not at all, not at all. If at all it is negative, I think it must be treated. It must be. We need to do something to be, so that we are better able to get rid of those things. But if at all there is something positive, I think that we need to keep it. I think that we need to carry it on, and we need to rather consolidate it and further polish it, my dear friends and fellows. So today, as for our today's topic of discussion is concerned, it is about the non-obvious personality traits, my dear friends and fellows. I think that we need to understand, and we need to understand it well. My dear friends and fellows, today we are going to talk about the non-obvious, personality traits which are going to take us toward the success, which are going to take us toward a success, toward a good destination, and all that, my dear friend. Now let's look upon all that one by one. First of all, it is embracing uncertainty and living outside the comfort zone. Embracing uncertainty, embracing uncertainty and living outside the comfort zone. It is so important. We are always looking for the certainty. We are always looking for the certainty. I think that we need to look upon the uncertainty, and we need to embrace the uncertainty, and we need to keep ourselves outside the comfort zone. That is really, really important. Let's stay out of the comfort zone, as it is very, very important. Let's embrace the uncertainty. And why to be that much afraid, and why to free ourselves from the any sort of risk? Why not to start taking the smaller the risk? The number two is delayed gratification. We are always looking for the things which could gratify us, which could somehow satisfy us, which could somehow make us happy and satisfied for the moment. So as for these people who are going to be successful in the long term, they people are not the people who are actually, my dear friends and fellows, these people are seen delaying the gratification, delayed gratification. It matters and matters a lot, and it will create a kind of self discipline and self control in we ourselves, which we desperately need as a fuel for the success. And now that was the second. The third thing is grit and determination. We need to be determined. We need to develop the grit. Why? Because, my dear friends, that what if at all we are going to succeed, we want to succeed, during all that process, I think that there will be certain difficulties, obstacles, problems, trouble, and for all that we need one thing. That one thing is called determination. That one thing is called grit. So we need to develop the grit and the determination so that we could continue our struggle, our effort, so that we could continue our making of effort. And these effort, these struggle, these work hard will take us toward the success. And we continued it despite all the difficulties, despite all the obstacles and the problems. Now the fifth is learning, pursuit of learning, pursuit of lifelong learning, not just during the time we are associated with any of the educational institution. Rather, we need to keep learning. And not only that we should learn from our own experiences, rather we need to learn from our observation as well. We need to keep reading, we need to keep listening, we need to stay connected with the coaches and the mentors. We need to learn a lot by our own experiences. And as for the pursuit of learning, and as for the pursuit of lifelong learning, I think this is one of the non obvious traits of all those people who are going to succeed in the long term. So always develop the pursuit of learning for the lifelong, time. The sixth is staying grateful no matter the accomplishments. So many of the people, they are not grateful at all, despite because they could not make any sort of accomplishment, they could not achieve something worthwhile. So for all that reason, these people are of the view that I don't need to become a grateful person at all. Here we do have to become a grateful person, my dear friends and fellows. We need to become a grateful person no matter what, even if at all we could not accomplish anything else. Despite all that, we need to stay grateful for whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given and gifted to us, and also whatever troubles and pain we are not experiencing, while certain other people are undergoing all that. I think that we need to become grateful no matter what, even if at all there are absolutely no accomplishments. Despite all that, we need to stay we need to stay, we need to be grateful. And the seventh is ability to ask for help. Ability to ask for it is actually the ability to motivate other people for help. It is the ability to motivate other people for help, to persuade other people for help. At certain occasions in our life, we are desperately in the need of the help. So, in that case, I think it is really important that we are better able to ask for the help when it is needed. We are better able to persuade other people for the sake of help if at all it is needed. So, I think don't shy away from asking the help, and develop some sort of skill that if at all we are asking somebody to help us, they should be feel persuaded, motivated, and convinced that they should be helping us. Now the eighth and the last is authenticity. Be authentic. Being authentic means being true to who you are. Being authentic means being true to who you are and expressing your genuine feelings, genuine feelings, genuine thoughts, and genuine values. That is what we need to express. In other words, it is about living a life that align with your true self. In other words, it's about living a life that align with your true self. It allows you to pursue what truly matters to you. It allows you to pursue what truly matters to you and not just what society or other expect of you. That is a being authentic person. And let's repeat as far this authenticity is concerned. Being authentic means being true to who you are and expressing your genuine feelings, thoughts, and values. In other words, it's about living a life that align with your true self. It allows you to pursue what truly matters to you and not just what society or others are expecting of you. Be authentic. That is the personality trait number 8. These were the 8 personality traits which are not so obvious, but it does play a very vital role. It does play a vital role as for the long term success of ours is concerned. I think that these were all of these 8 qualities were so impressive that while talking to you, while researching about it, I felt quite a lot motivated that each one of us should try to cultivate all of these 8 habits and personality traits in we ourselves, so that we are better able to succeed, so that we are better able to live well. Thank you very much.